to be here. Do we have anybody from Mecklenburg? Any Mecklenburg athletes in the house? I'm the Mecklenburg County Director. I hope some of you are out there. All right. So thank you for joining me today. As Annie mentioned, we're going to be doing some yoga. So find a comfortable seat. Some little things before we start. If I call a move and that's just not your move, don't do it. Listen to your bodies. Do what's ever comfortable. If you need to take a break, you could take a break. Go into child's pose. We'll be doing some child's pose. But just do whatever feels right for you. And remember to take some water breaks if you need it. I will try to remember to call one, but sometimes I get really into this yoga. So to start off, let's take a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you. Might be crisscross applesauce. It could be feet together, knees out. And if you'd like, you can close your eyes, taking some deep breaths in and out. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Trying to forget whatever happened today, whatever's going to happen when you leave class. Maybe you're going to eat dinner. Don't worry about it right now. Just close your eyes and take some nice, deep, grounding breaths. Maybe sit up nice and tall. Maybe you want to roll your shoulders up and back. Taking some nice deep breaths. Awesome. And if your eyes are closed, you can open them or you can leave them closed and see how that feels. But I'd like us to bring our arms up overhead. I want you to take a deep breath in and then let it go. Bring your arms down. Nice job. Arms come up overhead. Deep breath in and let it go. Another one, arms come up overhead, deep breath in, and let it go. Nice job. Putting your hands on your heart and one on your belly. Maybe your heart's beating a little bit fast. I know mine is. All right, awesome. All right, let's bring our arms up overhead one more time. And I want you to bring your left hand down to your side and maybe reach that right arm up and over. You can look straight ahead, or you can look up at your right palm. Taking a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring that right hand down to the side. Left arm comes up and over. Again, you can look up at that palm or look straight ahead. Remember, this practice is yours. So whatever I say, if something doesn't feel good, do what feels good. All right, let's do a little bit of movement. So bring that left hand down, right arm comes up and over. And moving side to side with your breath. Big inhales and exhales. The most important thing in yoga is to breathe. So no matter what you're doing, just make sure you're breathing in and out. All right, making sure you're even on both sides. I got to do my right hand one more time to the ground. Left arm up and over. And then let's come to center. All right. So in our comfortable seat, we're going to do some seated cat-cows. So what I want you to do is hands on your knees if that feels good. We're going to puff up the chest. We're going to look up just slightly for cow. Inhale. And then exhale. We're going to round the spine for cat. Maybe you look towards your belly button. Inhale. Puff up the chest, looking up towards your ceiling. And then exhale for cat, rounding that spine. Again, we're going to inhale one more time for cow. And then exhale for cat. Nice job, everybody. Coming back up to center. Let's do a nice, comfortable seated twist. So we're going to bring that right hand behind us, sit up nice and tall. That left hand is going to come to the outside of the right knee. We're going to look over towards the right. Don't worry about how far right you turn. This is our third move of class, so let's be gentle with ourselves. Taking a big inhale. And exhale, come to center. And now let's bring our left hand behind us, sit up nice and tall. And then that right hand is going to come to the left knee. We're going to look over towards the left. Making sure we're breathing here. We never want to hold our breath. All right, take a big inhale. Exhale, come to center. Nice job, everybody. All right, let's get into our tabletop position. So in tabletop, really important, our hands are right under our shoulders. Our knees are right under our hips. We're trying to get that flat back. All right, awesome job. And we're gonna do cat-cows. So now if you are in a chair, you're gonna do the cat-cows just like how we did them before. If you're on the mat with me, we're gonna do it this way. So we're gonna start off with cow. We're gonna drop the belly. We're gonna look up for cow. And then we're gonna exhale, round the spine for cat. Inhale for cow, pressing into the palms, puffing up the chest. And exhale for cat, trying to make that spooky Halloween cat shape. All right, one more time. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. All right, and if you want, you could bring your toes together, knees out wide, and push back for a little child's pose here. Maybe bringing your forehead to the mat. Awesome. And if you're seated, you can take a seated forward fold. Taking a deep breath in and out. All right, coming back into tabletop. Let's get some fire into the body right now. I'm feeling a little pumped. So this is a bit of a core exercise. There's a lot of core in yoga. All right, so we're gonna bring our left leg behind us. That left big toe is gonna touch the ground. And then we're gonna bring our right arm up in front. Right thumb is pointed towards the ceiling. You can hang out here. If you're feeling strong, and I know most of you are, you can lift that left leg up. Awesome. Now, if you're like, this is super easy, Rachel, I want you to do this. Bring that right hand and left foot down and bring it up. Bring it down and bring it up. One more time, bring it on down and bring it up. You could hang out here. If you like, you could bend that left knee and try and reach back with that right hand for that foot. Maybe you don't grab the foot, that's okay. I'm not grabbing mine today. I'm having one of those days. And when you're ready, we're gonna come back down to the ground. Awesome job. All right, we gotta do the other side. So right leg comes back, that right big toe touches the ground. Left arm out in front, left thumb is pointed towards the ceiling. And we're gonna lift that right leg up. You can hang out here. If you're feeling strong, if this is easy, we're gonna bring it down and up, down and up, and down and up. And if you like, again, you can bend that right knee, reach back with the left hand. Maybe you grab that foot. Hey, I was able to do it on this side. Each side is different. All right, take a deep breath in and let it go. Nice job, gang. All right, coming up onto our knees. We're gonna do my favorite pose, love it. This is gate posture. So we're gonna bring our left leg out to the side. We're gonna press into that left foot. I want you to bring the right arm up, get a big stretch, and then walk that left hand down to the left foot. Maybe you look up at the right hand, maybe you look forward. All right. Then we're gonna get a little flow into this. So we're gonna bring that right hand down, left hand comes up and over. Nice job. And if you want, yep, you can flow back and forth, side to side, moving with your breath and moving with control. All right, gang. So the next time that right hand comes down to the ground, I want you to leave it there. Left arm's gonna come up and over. And if you feel good here, you can lift that left leg up for a side plank. Woo! All right, awesome. Making sure you're breathing here. And then bring that left foot down and rise up to center, switching sides. And remember, this is all a progression. So if there's something that might be a little bit challenging today, we're gonna work towards it. Keep practicing. All right. Right leg comes out, left arm comes up, get that stretch. And then walk that right hand down towards the right foot. Maybe you look up at the left palm, maybe you look forward. All right, once you feel good on this side, we're gonna bring that left hand down, right arm comes up and over. Maybe you don't touch the ground with your left hand. I got something for you. If you have a block, I mean, I don't know who has a yoga block hanging around, but maybe you do. You can put it on the ground, or if you have a book, bring the ground closer to you. All right. Keep going, breathing in and out. Nice job, everybody. All right, next time that left hand comes down, I want you to leave it there. Right arm comes up and over. If you want to take that side plank, you know what to do. Lift that right leg. Awesome. Making sure you're breathing. All right, bring that right foot down and coming back to center. Awesome. If anybody needs a quick drink, you could grab it. And we're going to work on sun salutations. I don't know, has anybody done a sun salutation before? Thumbs up if you have. All right. I'm going to walk you through this one. We're going to do it a couple different ways. So if there's a way you particularly like to do it, go for it. But let's stand at the top of our mat or towel. All right. Making sure we're pressing into all four corners of our feet, standing up nice and tall. Maybe roll those shoulders up and back. Hands by our side. Take a deep breath in. Bring those arms up overhead. Maybe the palms touch. Maybe we look up at our thumbs. And then we're going to bow down with a flat back. Bend your knees for a forward fold. All right. We're going to inhale. I want you to bring your hands to your ankles, shins, or thighs for a halfway lift. Nice straight back. We're going to look forward and a little bit down. We're going to exhale now. Come on down to the ground. Palms come to the ground. And we're going to step back into our tabletop. We've been here before. We know tabletop. All right. So what we're going to do here from our tabletop, I want you to shift your weight forward a little bit. And you're going to bend your elbows. You're going to lower all the way down to your belly. All right. Hands should be right underneath our shoulders. Our forehead is on the mat. I want you to press into the tops of your feet, press into your palms, and lift your chest up off the ground for Cobra. Inhale. We're going to exhale, come down to the mat. And then we're going to inhale, push up back to tabletop. Nice job, everybody. Super strong yogis here. All right, next move, we're going to come into down dog. So to do that, I want you to tuck your toes underneath. Press into your palms. We're going to lift those knees up off the mat and come into our downward facing dog. All right, maybe this is your first downward facing dog of the day. So if you want, you could bend the right knee, bend the left knee, kind of walk out your dog. Making sure that in our down dog, we're in a V-like shape here. Maybe your ears are near your elbows. I want you to come up onto your toes, look at the top of the mat, and then walk your feet to your hands. And when we get there, we're going to take a halfway lift. We've been here before. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up tall, arms come up overhead, palms touch, take a deep breath in. And we're going to bow down with a flat back, all the way to the ground, left forward fold. We're going to inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we're going to bend those knees, hands come down to the ground, and you're going to step out to your tabletop. All right, in tabletop, it's super important that we shift forward a little bit. That helps us get down to the ground. We're already so much closer to the ground that way. So we're going to bend our elbows and lower all the way down to the ground. Hands are underneath the shoulders. We're going to press into the tops of the feet, press into the palms. You're going to try and lift that chest up off the ground. Maybe it just comes up a little bit. That's okay. Exhale down to the ground. We're going to inhale, come up to tabletop. And then exhale, tuck those toes, press into the palms, lift the knees, downward facing dog. Awesome. Take a couple breaths here, pressing into the palms, pressing into the fingertips. Your knees could be straight or they could be bent. All right, we're going to come up onto our tippy toes. We're going to look at our hands. We're going to slowly, as slow as you can, tippy toe. To hands. When you get there, it's that halfway lift, so press into something, ankles, shins, or thighs. Spine is nice and straight, and we're gonna look forward a little bit down. Exhale, bend the knees, rise up tall, arms come up overhead, palms touch, deep breath in. We're gonna do one more of these, gang, and just forward fold all the way down to the ground. I really like to bend my knees in a forward fold. It helps with my hamstring muscles. It doesn't matter if your legs are straight or not. Trust me on that one. All right, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down to the ground. We're gonna walk out to that tabletop position. All right, last one, shift the weight forward. Lower all the way down. Inhale, press into the palms, top of the feet, lift up for cobra. Nice job, guys. Come on down to the ground. Inhale, back to tabletop. And then last time, we're gonna tuck those toes with those knees, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale, look at the top of your mat. Walk those feet to your hands. All right, bend the knees. We're gonna rise up tall. Arms come up overhead, maybe the palms touch. Hands to heart center and hands to our side. All right, how'd everybody do with that? Let me see, thumbs up. We're all good? That looks super strong when I looked over there. All right, so we're gonna do some standing poses. Now, if you have a chair, you can hang on to a chair or a piece of stable furniture, or you can do it without that, whatever you wanna do, but we're gonna come into tree pose first. So, standing up nice and tall, gang. We're gonna put all our weight in our left foot, and we're gonna come to our right foot. Maybe your right big toe touches the ground. Maybe you bring that right foot to your ankle. Maybe you bring it all the way up to your thigh. Important thing is we don't want to put our foot on our knee. So coming into our tree pose, maybe we bring our hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in. If you're feeling stable here, you want to bring those arms up overhead, grow your tree. Oops, maybe you wave a little in the breeze, that's okay. All right. And then bring it all back down. Nice job. All right, if you need to, shake it out a little bit. A little damp. All right. Putting all our weight in our right foot. We're gonna come to you could come to your left big toe, left heel on the right ankle, or you can bring that left foot to the right shin, or you can bring it all the way up to the inner thigh. I'm gonna hang out here. Remember, you could always have that chair and hang on to it. Now, hands can come to heart center. A little yoga magic trick. Look at something on the ground that is not moving. You might not want to look at me because I shake a little bit. All right, so take a big inhale. Maybe grow our trees, sparking out the fingers. Take a deep breath in. And then bringing it all back down. Shake it out. Remember, if you fall out of the pose, you can always come back in. There's no yoga jail, don't worry. All right, we can't take it too seriously. We're supposed to have fun. All right, another standing pose that we're gonna do today is stork. This is one of my favorite standing poses. All right, so I'm gonna go to the side so y'all can see me. So all our weight in our left foot, and we're just gonna bring our right foot up. You could bring it up 2 inches. You could bring it all the way up like this. We just don't want to bring the knee above the hips. We want to keep it here. Arms come up overhead. We're going to take a deep breath in. And then we're going to let it go. Nice job. All right, let's try the other leg. All our weight in our right foot. Lift that left foot up. And if you're in a chair, it's going to look like this. Taking a deep breath in, and then bring it all down. Nice job, gang. All right, I'm gonna teach you another standing pose, and then we're gonna put them together, and I think it's gonna be kind of fun. All right, so I'm gonna come to the side again. We're gonna do airplane pose. So this is definitely a balanced pose, and if you want to have a chair or a piece of furniture to hang on to, you can. All right. So, for airplane, all our weight is going to be on our left foot. We're going to we're gonna bring our right leg back. Yep, and balance. Maybe you hang on to that chair. Awesome. If you feel good here and you want to remove the hands and sweep them back, you can do that. And then come back up to standing. Nice job. All right, let's try the other foot. All our weight in our right foot. We're gonna bring that left leg back. Just lift it up a little bit. Awesome, you can lift it up a little bit more if you want. All right. And then bring that left foot down. Okay, so I told you that we're gonna put stork and airplane together. It's gonna be fun. And this is a challenge, so challenge by choice. If you wanna go for it, go for it. If you wanna do stork or airplane, you can. If you're a little tired and you wanna take child's pose, go for it. All right, so how do we put stork and airplane together? I'm gonna show you. Y'all are gonna do it with me. All right, all our weight in our left foot. We're gonna bring that right foot up. Arms come up overhead for stork. All right, bring our hands down to heart center. And then we're gonna send that right foot back. Whoop, to airplane. Awesome, maybe you're hanging on to your piece of furniture, that's fine. Maybe you're feeling stable. You're gonna sweep those hands and back. All right, and then we're gonna come all the way back up to standing. Maybe you don't let that foot drop. Maybe you bring it up to stork again. And then set it down and definitely shake that leg out because I'm feeling it in my left leg. All right, try it on the other side. And these are all things that we can practice, right? We're never gonna get it on the first try. I've been practicing yoga for like 10 years and I'm still learning, always a student. All right, so all our weight in our right foot. We're gonna bring everything up, lift that left leg, arms come up overhead for airplane. Big inhale here. Exhale, hands come to heart center. And we're gonna send that left leg back. Whoop. And maybe you bring those arms back and you fly your airplane, maybe just for a second. And you come back, maybe the foot touches to the ground, and then you bring it back up to stork. Nice job, everybody. Round of applause. That was awesome. You're all super strong. Got some more time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on 2 more standing poses, and then we're gonna come down to the ground for a little bit more of a relaxing yoga, all right? Okay, so resetting here, standing up nice and tall. Hands by the side. We're gonna take our right leg and we're gonna bring it back on the mat. And we're gonna bend the left knee. Arms come up overhead, and this is warrior 1. Now, your right foot, your toes can be pointed out towards the side of the mat a little bit. It's whatever feels good for you. And that bend in the left knee is however deep you wanna go. This is warrior 1. We're gonna take a nice inhale. And then we're gonna exhale, and we're gonna open up to warrior 2. So I know my back is towards you right now, but I'm gonna talk us all through it. Our back, right foot, is parallel with the back of the mat. Our left knee is facing the top of the mat, and we're opening up towards the right side. All right, we're good? Let's try one, add on a little bit. We're gonna flip our front left palm towards the ceiling. We're gonna lean back a little bit. Bring that right hand to the right side. This is reversed warrior. Take a big inhale. Exhale, come back up to warrior 2. And then here's how I get out of this pose. I kind of just bring my right foot up to the left. It is not graceful. All right, let's try the other side. Okay, standing back at the top of the mat. We're gonna bring our left foot back a little bit. You could probably see it better now. You see how my toes are kind of pointed to the side. I'm gonna bend my right knee. My shoulders and my hips are square with the top of the mat. I'm facing the top of my mat. Big inhale here. Exhale, open out to the side for warrior 2. Let me see those strong warriors. Awesome, love it. Nice job, everybody. All right, we're gonna flip our front right palm. Maybe like as if you're holding something. Like I always think of an orange. I don't know why, I don't even really eat oranges. All right, but we're gonna hold on to something and then we're gonna Come on back, reverse warrior. Maybe that left hand touches the left thigh. Nice job, gang. All right, come back to warrior two. I love it. Everybody looks so strong. All right, and then to get out of it, we just kind of scoot that foot back. All right, cool. Awesome job. All right, so we're gonna go down to the mat, but not just yet. I'm gonna give you all a little bit of a core burner to get down there. All right, so last standing pose. And if you need a drink, grab it and you can join us. It's gonna be chair pose. I'm gonna tell you something. This is actually my least favorite pose in yoga because it's hard, but you know what? I do it every single time I do yoga just so I can practice it. Maybe one day I'll love it. So our feet are gonna come together. We're gonna kind of sit on down like we're in a chair. Arms come up overhead. Yep, nice job, everybody. Taking a deep breath in. All right, bending those knees. We're gonna take our hands. We're gonna interlace our fingers. Push the palms out in front of us. All right, bending down, bending down, bending down. Maybe you open your knees up to the side. You come on down, you come on down, you come on down. You just drop to your bums and you come into a boat pose. So your boat pose can look one of three ways. Toes down, sitting up like this, feet up, knees bent. Or if you're like, I got this, you can straighten your legs. I'm gonna hang out like this right now. All right, so we're in our boat pose. Last little core burner. We're gonna straighten on down for low boat. And we're gonna come back up for high boat. One more time, come on down for low boat. And then come up for high boat. And then we're gonna bring those feet down and we're gonna come onto our backs and we're gonna hug everything in because our cores should be burning right now. All right, taking a nice deep breath in. Maybe we wanna bring our arms to the side. Dropping our knees over to the right, looking over the left shoulder. Taking some nice deep breaths. And bringing those knees to center, dropping them over to the left. Maybe you look over the right shoulder. Awesome. Coming back to center. Maybe you grab your knees and we rock on up back to our seat. I'm gonna face everybody. Coming into butterfly pose, feet together, knees out. If you wanna sit up nice and tall, you can. Take a big inhale. If you wanna hang out here, you can. If you want, you could fold forward. Some little tips and tricks for your butterfly pose. Play with how far away your feet are. You could put them pretty far away or pretty close together. You get a different stretch that way. It's neither one's bad or good. It's just a different stretch. So one might feel pretty good for you. I like to keep mine not too far away, but not too close. And then I like to fold forward, trying to get that nose to your toes. Do not smell your feet. It's like, what is it? It's like 6:30. Our feet probably stink. We've been walking around all day. So do not take a deep breath down here. And come back up. All right, I'll take a deep breath. All right, bringing those legs out in front. Nice seated forward fold. So sit up nice and tall. Arms come up overhead, big inhale. And we're gonna reach for those toes. Maybe you don't grab them. That's actually not the point. I'm gonna grab my shins because what I want, I'll show you here, is I want my back to be nice and straight when I do this. And the other thing is, I want my legs to be straight too. I don't want to be like this if I could help it. And if that means that I can't fold forward a lot, that's okay. You're gonna hang out like this. Take some nice deep breaths. If you have something like a strap, you can always hook your feet, bring yourself closer. All right, taking some nice deep breaths. And coming back up to seated, making your way back down to the mat for our second to last pose before we close things out. That is going to be an inversion of sorts. So no, we're not doing headstand or handstand, anything like that. We're just going to bring our legs up in the air for waterfall. Or if you want, we can come into happy baby. That means we bend our knees and we grab the outside of our feet. If you want, you can rock the baby. You can just hang out, maybe close your eyes. Taking a nice deep breath. And when you're ready, releasing the feet, coming into that little egg shape. It's called Apanasana. And we're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to, maybe you clench your eyes really closed. You scrunch your face up. Maybe you scrunch your fist. You take a deep breath in. Make everything super tight. And then we're going to let it all go for our Shavasana. All right, so Shavasana, most important pose of yoga. We do all that work to just be able to lay here and enjoy the silence and feeling good. We have some music, but that's okay. It's nice to listen to music. All right, so maybe you want to close your eyes and focus on your breath, breathing in and out. Maybe you put one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Maybe your heart's beating a little fast. Laying here, we'll start to slow it down. Whenever you're ready, maybe bring some gentle life back into the body. So you're going to wiggle those fingers, wiggle those toes, maybe roll your wrists and your ankles. Maybe those arms come up overhead. You take a deep breath in, you point your feet. If you like, you can roll over to your favorite side if you got one. Maybe cradling your head on your arm. And eventually we're going to come on up to a comfortable seat, just like how we started. All right. If you'd like, you can close your eyes. Sitting up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. Another deep breath in. And let it go. Last one, we're going to take a deep breath in, but then we're going to make a shushing sound. So take a deep breath in. Maybe your hands come to heart center. You could bring your thumbs to your forehead if you like. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Namaste. Awesome. You guys looked amazing. Hope you all enjoyed it. All right.